I want to talk to you about minimalism, right? The concept of minimalism. And I realized I had a lot of stuff that I didn't need or I didn't even want, right? And so I decided at the beginning of the year, get rid of it all. It ties in to a couple of the roles that I want to play. So I want to be more of a digital nomad, if you want. I don't know if that's the right label, more of a traveler. I have family all over the world. I think it's like 44 cities from New Zealand all the way to Vancouver and across all six or seven continents. The six continents. I don't think anyone lives on Antarctica. But the idea is to kind of travel the world and visit this family and see different cultures and experience them while working online. That's what COVID gave me the opportunity to start thinking about. Can I not work online? Which is the reason I'm doing these videos. And can I travel and reconnect with family and see different cultures and experience different parts of the world? That's the idea. So I started thinking minimalistically about what do I need? If I could just pack what I needed to travel, uh, 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 what can I get rid of? And so I started thinking about this from a three-part or three categories, right? Essential, significant, desirable. It's a good way to plan resources as well when you're doing a business or starting a new project or even going on holiday with your friends. I'll keep using that as an example because it's true. What is essential to this being a success? Right? So what's essential for me is that I have a jacket to keep me warm, at least one, that I have at least one pair of shoes that's all weather, right? That I have a pair of socks, that I have my glasses, let's say. That's essential, right? Significant is something that will help me along the way. So a suit in case I need it, or an extra jacket in case that one gets lost, or some sort of neck brace for when I travel so that my neck doesn't end up getting stiff, something like that. And then you got the desirable, which is kind of like your luxury items, right? Three pairs of jeans, dancing shoes, stuff like that. So once I'd figured that out, I then looked at, well, what do I not need? And I started getting rid of that stuff. eBay, so easy to list on eBay. Check out listing fees and all that stuff, by the way, when you're selling stuff on eBay, because there's offers that they do. Otherwise, you get shafted on the listing fees and the commission that they take. You need to be real clear on that as you're setting your fees. But I started listing things on eBay. I had a whole bunch of CDs, DVDs that I didn't need, a whole bunch of books that I'd read already. And I'm thinking, why am I hoarding these books? I have a lot of my friends saying, yeah, but what if you want to go back and read? And you can find extracts from your books, important extracts online. You can download it on Kindle. There's lots of ways of doing that. Or you can just take photos of the parts of the books that you want to remember or revisit, create PDFs out of those photos and put them on your Google Drive or your Dropbox account. So there's lots of ways around that. But I started realizing that there's so much shit I have that I don't need anymore, and that other people can make use of. Other people can use. Other people can't afford to buy a new version of this, can buy my secondhand version of this, which is also helping with the planet because you're not making things that are unnecessary. Right? Just look around your room and see how much stuff you have in there that you have absolutely no use for right now. It's just a nice to have, right? Or it's got a sentimental value to it, or it's a FOMO. Oh, but what if I need to read? Like, it's hard enough reading a new book. You're gonna fucking go back and read an old book. Like, it's just you want to be more realistic about this stuff, and that's you're also giving back to support the planet's health and giving back to the global community to give access to things that other people might not have access to otherwise. It's a really good way of thinking about it. So here's a trick I learned from the Minimalists. You should check them out. It's a duo. They have a podcast. They've released a couple of documentaries on Netflix. I started boxing things and then writing the date 100 days from now, right? So I put something in a box. I put a bunch of things in a box, write down what's in the box, seal it, and then I'd count 100 days from today and I'd write that date on there. And the trick is, or the exercise is, if I don't need to open that box within the 100 days, then I would get rid of that stuff. And that's what I did. So I tried to sell it on eBay. I downloaded all these apps, Ziffit and Zapper and We Buy Books and Music Magpie, to scan. They all come with scanners on the phone to scan my DVDs, my books, my CDs. See who gave me the best offers, right? And then the things that I couldn't sell, I'd give to charity. So I'd contact local charities, I'd contact national charities, and I'd see any use for some clothes, winter clothes for the homeless, for example, books for some education-based charities, things like that. And slowly, I started getting rid of stuff. So I had about 27. I wish I took a picture now. I had like 27 boxes here in my room. Now I'm down to one, and I just sold it this morning on eBay. It's a commemorative sports jersey, and I just sold it on eBay. I got the price I wanted. And that's the last box. It's right there by my front door. That's the last box that I send off. And what I'm left with in my house right now is the things that are essential or significant to my survival and my ability to thrive as I move forward over the next 12 months. That's the idea. And if I can do that every year, right, I minimalize, right, I prepare, I refresh, and I give back to the world and the community and however you want to look at it. So it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win situation. And I feel less bogged down. I feel freer now that I have less stuff to deal with, right? So that's something I thought I'd share with you guys. Check it out, try it out. I'll probably be writing a blog about the steps that I took to achieve this minimalistic situation I'm in now. So hopefully you can get to read that too. Have a nice day. Peace.